Okay, this man is a true witch. Okay? This man is a true witch.
Good. I just, I
This
wanted
is
to,
Nahum 3:1.
He did Job 13:4.
Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery.
Yep, lies and robbery. Go ahead.
And the prey departed not.
And we're the prey. You know? You can't depart. Okay, how can you think you need a passport to leave the country, man? Okay? Or if you go to another state, you got to register your birth to that state. That means you ask permission. Okay?
I was wondering if you guys believe that Jesus is coming back.
Speak up so we can hear you.
I was wondering if you guys believe that Jesus is coming back.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back, all right, to set the earth in righteousness. Okay? Matter of fact, let's get the precept. When everybody talk about Jesus coming back, what is he coming back to do? Let's get Revelation 19:2. Then let's get Jeremiah 25:33. Yeah. You see, the earth is ran by a wicked nation of people. And see, these people are called the Edomites of the Bible. Okay? The so-called white man of today. And this society is ran by the elites. Okay? Of the so-called white people, which are Edomites. Alright? And when you call Jesus Christ, he's coming back. Okay? To put those people in captivity and put his people in power back. So let's read in the Bible. Let's get Revelation 19:2.
Revelation 19, verse 2.
Yep.
I start at the top. It says, and after these things, I heard a great voice of much people in heaven saying, Hallelujah! Salvation and glory, and honor and power unto the Lord our power. For true and righteous are his judgments. For he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication.
The great whore is America, because America has the biggest influence on earth. And what type of influence has America had on earth? Pure wickedness. Okay? When you look at these nations, they're conformed to America. Okay? When you really go into the history, all right, even when you go into the Chinese, okay, during the Reagan administration, that's when they started doing all these economic deals with America. And now you look at these Chinese cities today, they're like unto America. Their culture is like unto America. So America has been the wicked influence in the earth. Okay, go ahead.
It says, for he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood of the servants in her hand.
The blood of his servants, speaking of the Israelites, because America has been the land of a lot of the death of the Israelites in the earth, man. Okay? Look at that Revelation 17 and 4. But jump down to verse 11 now.
Okay, this Revelation 19:11. Oh, yeah, I got it. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse.
And what's that speaking of? You speaking about Jesus coming back. What's that talking about?
Like, really, basically, I think the way what you guys look like is kind of like, it reminds me of Jesus, like the second coming. Like where Jesus, he'll stand, with, men around him, like you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe even armed, powerful men.
He wasn't armed, but the scripture wasn't with him. When he comes back, he's coming back to all power. Now finish that, and we're gonna explain that to you.
Real quick. 2 Corinthians 10:4. Real quick.
2 Corinthians 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
Because it ain't about physical weapons, it's going to get us out of here. Okay? It's going to be through our shot, and we're going to read coming through the clouds. Okay? Because remember, when he walked the earth the first time, he walked in the flesh, and the Romans, okay, dealing with our people as well, building up to the Romans, he was able to be crucified, which he gave his life for the sacrifice. And see, this time he coming back with all power to destroy. Go ahead.
And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
Yeah, so who was that sitting on the white horse? Who was word he called Jesus Christ. So what is he coming to do? Go ahead.
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Righteousness, he judged and made war. You see, Christians, they go into Jesus coming back. Okay? As if he's just gonna rapture away all the Christians. No, he's coming to conquer the planet Earth in righteousness. Alright? He coming for blood. You
Well,
see?
that's what I was wondering if you guys were waiting for him to come.
Yes, that's all we waiting on.
Yeah, well.
There ain't nothing else to wait on.
That's why we here.
That's why we here. Alright?
Alright, brother.
Hey, they probably ain't. He just wanted to see.
He wanted to see.
Hey,
He came in very respectable, righteous manner.
hey, he said you look like, if your house shot was even fake.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, matter of fact, he did in 2 Corinthians 5 and 19.
That's all he needed to hear. He happy
Yeah,
now.
yeah. He like Simeon. Don't show us anything in color because I don't know if a lot of people can see him, but he looked like he looked like.
Yeah.
He was very humble.
Yep.
You know? He wanted to know about the second coming.
That's it. That's it.
Once he got that, because that's the good news. Yahweh Shai coming back.
Now look up.
You know?
He good now.
That's the good news. Hey, man, hey, get that 2 Corinthians. Let's get that 2 Corinthians 5 and 19. Let's get that 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 19.
Yep.
To wit, that the Most High was in Yahweh Shai, reconciling the world unto himself.
So the Most High was in Yahweh Shai, reconciling the world to himself. So it's like the Most High put, you know, the biggest portion of his spirit that he can put on one entity in Yahweh Shai to come down here and reconcile Israel back. Go ahead.
Not imputing their trespasses unto them, and has committed unto us the word of reconciliation.
The word of reconciliation. And we're, all right, have been committed the word of reconciliation. Now, this is the point. Go ahead.
Now then, we are ambassadors for Yahweh Shai.
We are ambassadors of Yahweh Shai. What did he say? Y'all look like if Yahweh Shai, you was here. But we the ambassadors. You see? Go ahead.
As though the Most High did beseech you by us.
So it was like if the Most High is deceit going to bed. So it's like the Most High is begging himself when he's speaking to the prophets. To Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
We pray you in your Amashiach stead, be ye reconciled to the Most High.
And we pray you what the Most High said, be you reconciled to the Most High. Okay? We're in the stead of Yahweh Shai in the earth. Okay? And you see the guy that came up, that came right here, he wouldn't sit down. Like he's at rest once he heard Yahweh Shai was coming back, man. And that's the spirit. The Thessalonians. Yep. To get that 2 Thessalonians.
This 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. And now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
Yep.
For the mystery of iniquity you already work. Only he who now liveth
2 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
Okay, come on. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High, and we can finish tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
To you that are troubled, rest with us. Hey, this that rest. You know? Hey, once your spirit understands that Yahweh Shai is coming, okay, then your spirit starts to get at rest, man. Okay? That's what's going on, man. The people that's hearing this message, the election of Israel that's hearing this message, their spirit is being put to rest by the good news, man. Okay, keep reading.
It says, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
Yeah, so we're resting, okay? Our spirit is at rest within this society because we understand that there's a judgment that's going to come and make everything right, man. Okay, we have a great Savior that's going to come and make the situation in earth right, man. Everything that's wrong with the earth, Yahweh Shai come to fix, man. Okay? And he, what the scripture say, he's mighty to save, man. You know?
It says, and flaming fire taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High.
Yep, and flaming fire. Okay, beginning with the nukes and also the fires from the chariot. That's the judgment, man. So as we see these things happening in the earth and we're vexed, okay, we understand that there's an end game to this, man. There's a judgment for what we see
Can you
going
hear?
on, man. This ain't gonna continue forever, man. Okay? Let's get that Matthew 11.
This is Matthew chapter 11, verse 28.
It said, and flaming fire taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
They obey not the gospel. And because the gospel is pretty much prepping you for the righteous kingdom to come. Okay? When you hear this word, it's preparing us for the righteous kingdom to come. You know, so if you don't obey the gospel, okay, that means you're denying what Yahushua is about to bring to the earth, man. You're going to be treated as such when he comes back. Okay? Let's get that in Matthew. You know?
This is Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Come unto me,
You
all
already
ye
checked the
that
feed?
labor and are
See
heavy
how it's
laden,
coming through?
and I will give you rest.
The big payback.
Read it again. This is Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden.
Yeah, come to me, all you that labor that are heavy laden. That's us in this society, man. Okay? The Israelites, we've been burdened, you know, for what? Being the hands and feet of this society, man. Okay? But see, in the kingdom, okay, and what's to come to destruction, the scriptures talk about our kingdom, rest gonna be allowed, man. You know? And right now, our spirits are at rest, okay, with the good news, the gospel. Go ahead.
And I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me.
Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. Go ahead.
For I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls.
And you shall find rest unto your souls, man. We can rest in these prophecies, man. Okay? We really in the spirit to where we ain't worried about nothing, man. You know? Whenever we hear about wars and rumors of wars, we're not worried about these things because we know it must be so, man. We're not worried about the gas prices, man. Okay? We're not worried about the food shortages, man. We don't care about those things, man. Because we know at the end of the day, we can rest in what's written in the prophecy, man. The scriptures say we're going to eat. That's all. Now we at rest.
That's right.
So no matter what Esau say about, you know, if you don't do this, you can't do that, he don't have the last say so, man. It's what's written in the word. We rest in that, man.
That's why I say he will send us a comforter.
Yep.
You know, that's the word.
That was it. Get that Isaiah. Yep, let's get that Psalm 73. Start like at 16.
We're not really you, Sean, are we?
This
Y'all
Isaiah,
good.
Isaiah chapter 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Yeah, that began with Yahushua. Okay, and he laid the foundation of the ministry that you see brothers partaking in today. Go ahead.
He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
You have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, man. There's our people that have broken minds, man. If you're around the earth still thinking that you're African American, you're calling yourself like a Edomites. Your mind is broken, man. Okay? If you still believe in street culture, nigger culture, feminism, you are broken hearted. Your mind is broken. Okay? You talking about you're a Republican or a Democrat, you're an Israelite, your mind is broken, man. Okay? But the word is binding up the broken hearted, man. Okay, go ahead.
And to proclaim liberty to the captives.
To proclaim liberty to the captive, true liberty, man. Okay? Not the right to do abortion, not the right to carry a gun. Okay? Because Esau say that's liberty. Okay? The right to free religion, that's not liberty, that's rebellion. Disguise is liberty, man. True liberty is when you don't pay tribute to another nation, man. Okay? True liberty is when another nation can't tell you how you can deal with your woman, man. Okay? Yeah. Here it is. You go to a court, and it's a man telling you how much child support or alimony you gotta pay. This is another man that got nothing to do with y'all situation, man. In the kingdom, that's not gonna be so. Okay? How you deal with your women and your wives is gonna be strictly on you, man.
As long as you ain't dealing with another man's wife.
Yeah. And we're gonna be perfect, so we ain't gonna have to worry about that, man. Okay, but we're gonna judge those nations that aren't perfect, man. Okay? If this brother wanna get, like right now, if you wanna get something built, you can have $100 million, but if you wanna get something built, what you gotta get? A permit.
Yep.
Yeah. Permit goes back to what? Permission. You gotta ask somebody permission. You know?
Who
Yeah.
gotta ask?
Yeah.
You gotta ask Esau.
Esau. Hey, Kanye West, this nigga supposed to be worth $6 billion.
Right.
You know, but he gotta ask to see his kids.
Right.
You know, we don't know where his daughter have her birthday party at.
Right.
You gotta ask the courts. You know?
And they stay on the same street.
Yeah. So you niggas don't have liberty, man. No matter how much money you get, no how much clout, no how many championships you get, okay? You still gotta go ask this man for permission, man.
Right. Just proven prophecy in Deuteronomy 28 chapter. All right, when he said that we will come to tail and they're gonna be coming to head.
Yeah. Go to him for the one of all things.
The one for all things, man. He's got, like you said, he got millions of dollars, but he can't do nothing unless the what the so-called white man allow him to. Now, what kind of power that is? That means what? You are a servant, man. But soon, what the Lord gonna do? He's gonna flip it.
Okay,
Whoop,
Let me
three.
finish that, bro.
And the opening of prisons to them that are bound.
You have to open in prison to those that are bound and begin without mind. That's why Howard Shah say the truth shall set you free.
I was just thinking
You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. We're not bound by their little box where Esau put the majority of our people in. Man. Okay? That's why niggas can't rise above nigga culture because they're in the prison.
Yeah, dropping a rap album, making
Yeah.
it to the NFL or the NBA. That's the highest aspiration, you know. And if they on some type of political level, they want to be. One day I'm gonna be the first black president or some goofy ass shit like that. But they don't have minds to rule the kingdom, the earth, the entire planet. They ain't even thinking that they should be in a position to where they should rule, let alone the planet, but even a country.
Yeah, this book Luke 3 in verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Yep, and they came back out because they got to be emphasized on. Yeah, the Spirit brought it back out. Go ahead.
It said, where they have scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power.
This bagged up Hagar 1:6. And go back to what? To the curses.
Right.
What it is through Christianity, our people in the illusion of they not slaves anymore. But they got a sense of being free. You see, but guess what? At the end of the day, we get this day in our captivity. All right?
Precept.
You guys know how.
Lamentations chapter 5, verse 1 down to 5. Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens.
Your inheritance is what you inherit from your fathers. Okay, would be land, livestock. They say it has been turned over to strangers because Israel is spoiled. Okay?
Now I'm gonna say grab 2nd Ezra 6 and 54.
That's it.
No.
Okay, keep going.
Verse 3. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows.
Yeah, and that's pretty much our people. You got people that have 80% single mothers. That's not normal for a nation to have 80% single mothers. That's not normal for a nation not to have nothing to pass down to the next generation, man. All our people have to pass down to each other is a slave mentality, man. Okay, because the slave mentality that our people develop come from what? Our foremothers and fathers, man. You know, our parents and grandparents, man. Okay, tell you go to the army, go to the Navy, go to college. Yeah. They cultivated you to have a slave mind. That's the only thing that we inherit is a slave mentality, man.
Yeah. It was at the point to where they had opportunities to escape off the plantations, and they was like, "Don't run." I don't know what's out there.
Yeah.
Jake mine can't go outside of America.
Yep.
They still trapped.
Yeah, but hey, like you say, he using his deception. That's one of his swords, man. He used by the way, the internet, man. All right, when he did the social media, all right, hey, that's how he getting the mass of the people.
When you try to explain to our people a life is far better outside of this world that they living in. It's like it's a block. You know, the Lord got the angels blocking their mind, like Matumbo. Every time you trying to put this thought in their mind, Matumbo right there. No. You know, Jake rather live miserable, man. You know, and it's the thing, like, we all going through it, even us as the prophets of the Lord, the men of the Lord. We're going through it because we are under the sovereignty of the wicked. But your mind is free through the comfort of the scriptures when you understand the wicked's judgment to come. That's like this man that just came up, he heard that the Lord was on the way to bring war. Like, we gave him a perfect balance of how the Lord coming. So he coming for war, he coming for blood, he coming to take these people. And that's all he needed to hear. No, he ain't buck up because we said Lord come to destroy America. Hey, man, you got this man walking with America on his shirt. What you think he'll say about this?
Shame on you.
That's my country.
But it needs to be so, man. The prophecy gotta be fulfilled, man. And the way it's going, hey, how about some more shots on time, man? No, I'll go with that John. Bring that precept back out you had read. And
Last one I read?
Yeah, then he'll back you up there 64. 6 and 54.
Talking about
Verse 3.
Lamentations chapter 5, verse 3. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows.
Nah, it had to be one then. Started one.
Verse 1. Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach.
Right, exactly. So he was just asking for mercy. Go ahead.
Go. Second Ezra 6.
Nah. Keep going now.
Oh, sorry.
Verse 3. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows.
Keep going.
We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us.
Go ahead.
Our necks.
You get a water bill. You know, you gotta go buy water. You know, from these stores. Okay. When you have all these water sources in the earth, but Esau has made himself the middleman to all the resources. And then it says your wood is sold unto you. Okay, that's your housing, man. That's why you have a mortgage. And mortgage goes into a death pledge. There's a lot of people that pay mortgage till they die, man. There's a lot of mortgages people pay on their mortgage till they die, and then the house go back to the bank, man. Damn, you know.
Go ahead.
The second Ezra? The second Ezra?
Yeah.
All right. Second Ezra 6 and 54.
We were speaking on how Esau became above us through the curses. Go ahead.
Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures,
Right.
of him come we all,
Go ahead.
and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right. The people that he have chosen, which is who? Israel. All right. Yasharallah. All right. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
Right. See, it was made for our sake, which the elect. All right. But then the heritage of Israel, it was made for our sake, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, that American Spanish, man. All right, but go ahead.
God, verse 56. As for the other people which also come of Adam,
Right.
thou hast said that they are
So
nothing.
the other people, what you see today, the so-called white people from the other nations, so-called Africans, all right, so-called Arab, all right, so-called Japanese, Chinese. These are the other nations, man. All right, say, go ahead, what you say,
God. As for the other people which also come of Adam,
Right.
thou hast said that they are
See,
nothing.
they are nothing. All right, they are nothing. So you gotta instill that in your mind. All right, when you look at these people, man, because they got money, you know, they got power, they got control. But at the end of the day, they are nothing, man. See, what happened? We disobeyed you. How about you on the top? And guess what? We fell to a lower state. But now, guess what? Through the Spirit, we rising, man. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. So we gotta continue to think with that kingdom mindset, man. All right, them people that you see at the job, the bosses, hey, they nothing, man. You a king. You finna rule, man. You gotta carry yourself like that. Go ahead, Doc.
God. But be like unto spittle,
All right?
and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Exactly, man. Esau Edom was a tool to use, man, for the Lord prophets to be fulfilled. And he said that he created the wicked for the day of evil. And and the time is coming. Known as Jacob's trouble. They are evil, man. All right? Including the hour of temptation. Go ahead, Yeah, one more.
Come. Verse 57, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing,
Right.
have begun to be lords over us.
See, we fail. See, through what? Disobedience. All right, and we fail, man. Go ahead.
Come. And to devour us.
Right, see? But that was on for what? Point of time. You go into Isaiah 47. He said, I will rob my people. You know, matter of fact, grab it right quick. Can I get it?
Isaiah 47.
Start at, I think it's 6.
Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wroth with my people.
Right.
I have polluted mine inheritance.
Right, see? Right, because the Lord had to punish him, man. Remember, he said he chastised whom he loved, man. He loved Israel, man. All right, so when we disobeyed him, guess what? He punished us, and this is where the punishment. Go ahead.
And given them into thine hand,
Yeah.
thou didst show no thou didst show them no mercy.
Right.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid the yoke.
Go ahead.
And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever.
Right, that's how you know he's talking about Babylon the Great. All right, the banking families, man. He's talking about America. All right, then lady, go ahead.
So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart,
Right.
neither didst remember the later end of it.
Right, they don't remember the latter end what?
Latter
What?
end.
Judgment will come forth to them, man. Only so long the Lord allowed him to do his thing, because when you go to Job 4:25, all right, it says his days and his months are determined with thee. So what he appointed his bound is what he cannot pass. All right, so it was a set point in time for the wicked to rule, but with the kingdom of heaven to be established. Because Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning of that follower, man. Start with your house shot. You know, but that's it.
I got precept. Go ahead. Hey, this Ecclesiastes chapter 2, starting at verse 17. Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me.
Exactly.
For all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Everything you see. Everything you see, because like we once was in the world, we was in darkness, but now that the light, which is this word, been shining to us, we see, man. Everything is vexation of spirit, man. We turn the corner. Things you gotta look at. We turn the channel on TV. You know? It's just like Babylon. You know, at the end of the day, we in Babylon. That's the understanding. All right? Go ahead.
Yeah, and this King Solomon speaking.
Yeah.
So you would think, how would a man with that much wealth, you know, he had everything a man's heart could desire, but this was his mindset, you know?
Because he understood he didn't have immortality.
He didn't have immortality.
You know, he knew that eventually he was going to pass away. He didn't know what was going to become of what he built up.
Of his inheritance.
Yeah, because you got to think of it as the King Solomon. When King Solomon was in power, the whole nation was on. You know, that was the wealth of the nation. You know, it wasn't just Solomon's wealth, that was the nation's wealth. So King Solomon knew it was vanity, because now the same nation of people that was dwelling with Solomon, you see them homeless now, man. That's why he said, yeah, I became the richest king and the wisest, but for what? Now, the same people that was in their kingdom prospering are homeless, impoverished, Section 8, you know, dumb as hell, you know.
Yep.
So he was like, me becoming the wise and rich, it was cool, but ultimately it's vanity because it's not eternal, you know.
A little bit more. It says, yea, I hated all my labor, which I had taken under the sun, because I should leave it unto the man that shall be after me.
Yeah, so we're going to get that back in the kingdom, though. Because what? We ain't never die.
And right after he died, what happened? The kingdom split.
Yep.
The world bone. Okay, he pretty much left the kingdom to a nigga.
And who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool?
Yeah, because he disregarded the counsel of Solomon's counsel. Solomon's wise men gave him counsel on what to do. Okay, but he listened to them young niggas he came up with, okay, and ruined the whole dynasty, man. Yeah, them niggas ruined the dynasty. They're like today. Like, you have a Jake that got all his supplements, but then you have his son that's corrupted by nigga culture, know, and once he passed the dice to his son, it's over.
He let the shot go the way.
Yeah. And if we was to be here for some generations, you know, Jordan and his fortune wouldn't be no more, because eventually a nigga gonna get hold of him. You know? Son gonna be a nigga, okay? And he gonna be reckless, man. You see?
Spend all your money on loyalty
Yeah.
and shit.
So everything Jordan did, the game with the fluke, coming from the free throw line, dunk on Matumbo, all shit won't mean nothing. Okay, yeah, you see a couple generations later and the Jordan name is irrelevant, man.
Hey, it's just like the saying, you know, the Apostle Tahar said like a year ago, strong men make good times. Good times make weak men. You know? Weak men make hard times. Hard times make strong men. You know? And that's why you see like 50 Cent, you don't even fuck with his son. Now, I don't know the details of it, you know what I'm saying? But you will have some fathers like this, like, no, I'm not just finna give you everything I work hard for. You gotta earn it. You gotta go out there and, you know what I'm saying? It was some about it like that, and it was a movie like that, I think I remember, where the father was like, nah, you know why I'm hard on you? Because this is what I made.
You talking about fences with Denzel.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's it. There it is.
Hey, but that's how you have about Shema Shai going to be elected in the spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, he's making us earn it.
Yep, making us earn it.
And then
Earnest, what's that scripture? Earnest expectation.
That's right. You got some out?
I got a little bit more.
Go ahead.
Because I'm gonna finish this verse. Y'all got it. It says, and who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool, yet shall he have rule over all my labor, wherein I have labored, and wherein I have showed myself wise under the sun. This is also vanity. Yup.
That happens in Esau culture too.
Yup.
The dudes that's now running Walmart and shit, it's all messed up.
Yup.
So not so much with our people.
I was watching some shit like that on the other day. So, you know, Jake was trying to get this opportunity to get this scholarship to go to college, and they gave it to the Edomite. So when the Edomite came in bragging about the opportunity that he was given and she didn't get, she asked him, she was like, so how was the interview? He like, what interview? There was no damn interview. You know what I'm saying? Esau just passed that shit down. But they'll make you go to college for 17 years, you know, and then you finally get to the point to where you did all the curriculum, you completed all the curriculum that he wanted you to do to get that job, and then you overqualified.
Yeah, because you're talking about these the qualifications that you need to meet.
Yeah.
When you meet them, then you overqualified.
You overqualified.
Why it's set up for you niggas not to succeed? It's set up for you niggas to fail. That's why what? We need the kingdom. That's why we need the kingdom.
In Psalms 127:1, it says, except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchmen wake it but in vain.
Right, but that's how you know this is the only thing that's gonna prosper. Alright, us coming out week in, week out, season out of season. This was gonna prosper, man. Why? Because this is the Lord's word. Alright? See, Christianity ain't prosper, man. They stagnant right now. You know? Go ahead, y'all.
Verse 2, it is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep.
Right there.
Psalms 127, verse 2, it is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep.
Yeah. Do what? Do the word. You know, that's how we get our rest, going back to the rest. You know, that's right. You know, because what? His words, they say he saw his words, his friends, going to the elect. Alright, go ahead, Tamaya, I know you got the one, Tamaya.
Go ahead.
This Hebrews chapter 4, verse 3. For we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said, as I have.
Now go ahead,
As he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundations of the world.
That's right. Someone get Psalm 91. Start at 1. Got this?
This is Psalms 91.
Yeah, because this how you abide in his rest right here. All right. Rest come with what? With the understanding, because the Lord says in the Proverbs, without that get understanding.
This is Psalms 91 and verse 1. It says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and the noisome pestilence.
Right, which is what? The thermonuclear missiles. Go ahead.
He shall cover thee with his feathers,
Right. This is the chariot.
and under his wings shalt thou trust.
Exactly. That's their rest. Because under his wings, what we gonna trust, man? Go ahead.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Right.
Thou shalt not be afraid of terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day,
That's right. Go ahead.
nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Right. That's what's fast for color. That's the special. All right. What? World War II. All right. But guess what? Rest is what? In the understanding of the scriptures. That's what you find in Congress.
Isaiah 33 and 6.
Wisdom.com.
That's going to be your only source of protection in the days and times to come. Because if you ain't got that, you know, you just, you know, you're going to be left out here, man. Lost. You got it, bro.
What we got earlier in the lesson too.
Yeah.
Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
Yeah, and that's that protection right there. That's what you gotta have, man, in order to get that protection and to have that hedge in the times of trouble, man. You gotta have a name, man.
Yeah.
Like the brother Naba always say, man, Yahweh Shai is the cheat code, man. If you ain't got the name, man, how is you gonna be protected, man? You calling on you know, Jeebus, sweet Jeebus. He ain't gonna come here. He ain't gonna come through for you, man. Oh yeah, the ancestors, yeah. Nigga trusting in door stoppers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro. You gotta have a name, man. This.
What Proverbs, the name of the strong tower.
He just read it. He just read it.
Yeah, I just read it.
Go ahead, we're gonna end it on this one.
This is Revelations 18 and 4. And I have heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. This is Revelations 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Right, come out of her, my people. This is what we got here saying. All right, prophesying. All right, come out of her, man. Mean what? Spiritually. All right, come out of Babylon the Great, man. Go ahead.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
Right, and the sins is what be partakers of her sins mean what? Be partakers of the destruction, man. All right, the thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, they're gonna be shot from one end of the earth to the one end of the earth to the other. Go ahead.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
Exactly, man. Because guess what? Babylon the Great got plagues written all over it, man. All right? Destruction is coming to Babylon the Great, man.
That's right.
But guess what? You got a way to get out of here, man. This what? By through the word. All right, this your escape route right here, man. You got it, dog. That's it. Go ahead, dog.
Psalms 124 and 8. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. It says,
Spirit.
Psalms 124 and 8. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth.
You go to his name, it also goes into authority. gonna be through his authority that we get to do. Yep. See? But he's gonna actually give you how to shine to man to go handle it. Go conquer the earth, go deliver, all right, your brethren, man, and your people. Okay? It's gonna be through his authority. Like our deliverance is waiting on his authority.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, don't nothing move until the Most High give their word. You know? So our deliverance, our help, our salvation is in his name, okay, or the authority of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. You know?
All right, so with that, I hope you brothers and sisters edified. Once again, give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadosh.
I want to say double honor to our elders, my great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who well, teach well, be a great example of Israel, mighty the elect, peace and blessings, I hope they're not going to fall upon us, push their truth, peace and sincerity. All right, that great song. Next time, hit it, talk about
Abba, Abba,
Abba,
Abba, Adawamyam,
Abba, Adawamyam,
Abba, Adayamyam,
Abba, Adayamyam.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yay.
Yay.
Zoom.